true, I am testing the Hercules Recall. But without my Snapcaster mages, you forget how important they are. They are rather important to the main deck strategy. Yeah. They are. There's hot grills that play Magic? Charcoal? What are you talking about, Ike? Oh, grills. I got you. Yes. The grills. Now, this opponent is doing a much better job. She is doing a much better job. She's managing her time much, much better than my Last Lantern player. The Last Lantern player didn't really and it may have just been how the game drew up, but he wasn't managing his time nearly as well as I'm noticing she is. She's much more straightforward. She is focused on her mill plan, and I like that. I like that she's more straightforward. If we are going to lose the match, I do appreciate that she's going to do it quickly. But if there's a chance to take advantage of a slow Lantern player, you should do it. Whether you're playing Paper or Magic Online, don't scoop to it. Play it out. You never know what's going to happen. Recall can bounce grill. Grills are barbecued. What? Wolfra says, when BrewSpy gets accent. Glory to our Stolska. Glory. Welcome to our Stolska. Glory to our Stolska. The Seagate wreckage is wrecked. Such wreck. Glory to our Stolska. I can't reveal it, Base God. I'd have to ask him if that's allowed. It's not my deck to show because I'm not the only person who designed it. Base God TV. Unfortunately. I read that as Secret Brain Brew. Glory to our Stolska. Special cereal. Pax says, how does Lantern Control win? Oh, they just mill you. Slowly and painfully. Slowly and painfully. With these. Like, Ghoul Caller's Bells and all that nonsense. But it's still the plan. I mean, I'd like to play this one instead. Still excited to see you play it. It's honestly not all that exciting. Truth be told, Base God, it's actually technically already another archetype. But anyway. It just really smoothly incorporated the brain engine into it, and we kind of tweaked it. Yeah, truth be told, it's not like a standalone archetype. It is another brain in a jar deck, but I wouldn't call it a standalone. I think honestly I'd rather play this at the GP, but we'll see. I don't like telling everybody exactly what I'm playing. I like having a little bit of ambiguity, Base God, because there are a couple people that watch my show that might be going to the GP. Yep, the last guy we played was playing Aether Grid, and it took him forever to kill us. And we still won the match because he timed out. Game 2. There was no Game 3. We won because he timed out. Now, she's got Aether Grid too, but I assume she's just going to mill us, right? Mill or Spell Bomb or Aether Grid. Yeah. So I could muddle into a... okay. Fetch. But I'm not going to get a card. So she's going to mill a Scalding Tarn instead. She has another mill artifact, so even if I crack the Strand with hopes to... it's not going to work. There's another muddle. Ooh, gross. Hello. Shub says mostly they win by making you not play Magic again. Correct. That doesn't mean you can't win the match, though. It's a very polarized deck. Mm-hmm. Although Stony Silence is still, I think, stronger in some ways, although they do run Abrupticase. We'll see how we like the two of Hercules when we bring it in. See if it kind of... Well, I guess we could assemble Kiki combo and then Hercules the ensnaring bridge back. So she is trying to kill with the Aether... Oh god. She's going for the Aether Grid kill. It takes forever. No. I don't think it's faster than her just milling me. Is it? You're a wizard. What's up, Philip? This is exactly what happened. Yeah, this is what happened last time I played against Lantern Control. Like, we got him below 15 minutes before we died, and then we still won game 2. Lauren says streamers lost. Oh no. What's up, Jin? I'll have to go back and watch it, Lauren. So streamers lost. That's funny. Seems like Tezzeret would provide a faster kill. Or Thopter Sword. Pac-Man 0, I've seen some Lantern Control incorporate Thopter Sword. Thopter Sword is really cool. If I were to play Lantern Control, I would consider Thopter Sword. Another bridge. Okay. I would consider Thopter Sword because I like Thopter Sword. Blindy boy. What's up, Blindy? Yeah, I would do that. Go. I just happen to enjoy Thopter Sword. I don't know if you've noticed. Don't go down this road. It takes 4 years to win. It would take longer if I had like Helix. Like, Helix. You have to do it 3 more times. Helix. Missy says, I play Thopter Sword in my Lantern. Yeah, there you go. That's a sweet win condition. But I mean, the grid is sweet. They're both useful tools. And thanks for the Fallerino Cutting Dragon. Welcome to the BSMG. Welcome to the show. I've been loving Thopter Sword. And having a hard time versus the combo decks. Just run Muddle. Muddle beats the combo decks, and then you use it. Muddle attacks most of the combo decks of the format quite nicely, whereas Mana Leak doesn't scale very well into the late game. You can use this to counter like a late... you can use it to counter like a late game, you know, escape shift or whatever. I guess I will suspend an Ancestral. It's not all that exciting, but... If only we could activate the brain and then sacrifice it to the core. If only. I can't, because she named Needle. I feel like Milling would have ended this game quicker. She does only have about a couple mil artifacts, though. How's the brain? It's been sweet, Blindy. Did you remember pick them up while they were still cheap? They might still be cheap. They're sweet. I've liked it a lot. There's a lot of different decks you can brew around it. Anytime you're abusing Fusion, especially, or Ancestral, or other 0 mana cards, like, you could build it with Living End, you could do things with it with... Restore Balance, I suppose. I haven't done those things. We talked about it. She actually is killing me more slowly than the last one did. Actually, I guess I could have, like, cored a couple times. Buy a little more time. One, 2, 3, 4... Get alive. We're going to find your articles on brewing. It's on cardholder.com, Jingataxis. I can take you there. So you go to cardholder.com. It is under the primers and guides section. Then you go down to the scientific brewing process. There you go. Yeah. Just kind of break down the way that I like to brew. The steps involved, and then you get... I actually have an example of scientific brewing in action where I cite the Wizards deck. And then, yeah. Anyway. No, the gear print response. No, the spell bomb kill. No. No. Okay, so she's got 13 minutes to win another game. Okay. Draw a Hercules Recall. Alright, so how do we want to combat her? So we're trying recalls instead of the Stony Silence now. I feel like the burn plan is just so awkward. Like, you can, I mean, like, the last Lantern player I played against just legit boarded into, a playset of Leyline. It's not bad, Kroll. That's a thought. Muddle doesn't do much in this matchup outside of fine pieces. You could, like, counter a Surgical. It's not great. Okay, so let's break it down. So I like keeping maybe this core. I don't know, if we're not going to bring in the burn, then you don't need to fight over the Spellskite. Kiki Wrestler doesn't care about Spellskite, so that maybe you bring in this package. I like the Dealing Click, okay. So let's say we swap in this package instead, the Kiki, and then you would bring in maybe, yeah, definitely Wear Tear, the Dealing Click, and definitely Wheel. So what do you want to cut? Do you want to keep in the Brain Combarinos? We can now, technically, and we can see if the Hercule Recall synergy works like we want it to. So we can bring in, you can leave in 2 of these. Again, we don't really care about the Spellskite, though. I mean, I guess we care about Spellskite because it stops more Wear Tear. Maybe you run 1 and still run the Electrolyze. We can run both combos. Now, notice how they're both 7-card packages. That's on purpose. This is a transformative sideboard. Sometimes you don't want the artifacts anymore. Sometimes you don't want the Kiki combo. It just depends. They're both 7-card packages for a reason, because you can move either package in and out of the sideboard efficiently. And I'm going to have to be able to do it efficiently at the GP. So it just makes it's nice that they're both 7-card packages. So Brain, Sword, Thopter, Beck Call, Nahiri Jace, Angel, Kiki. So I've memorized these 2 packages. So now you can have them both in the deck at the same time. They get along just fine in the same at the same time. If you're up against something weird that you don't want the burn or the removal, like we basically just took out all of my removal. Let's jam. We're leaving 1 path though for Spellskite. That's why I'm leaving in the snares as well. Never cut Electrolyze. Wheel is hilarious. Oh boy, we're on to turn 2. Okay, Muddle finds... Okay, keep... So Muddle finds... I think you keep this. Muddle tutors for a Hercules Recall. So we can assemble... If we assemble Kiki combo, and it's being stopped by like a Pithing Needle and or a... let's see. Yeah, I mean, if it's being stopped by either of those factors, we can just... just Hercules everything and then kill. Seems sweet. Alright, she has 13 minutes. We just kind of have to stall and steal the game. I mean, the last time I played against Lantern Control, I didn't even have to win. She's definitely going to take the Muddle. Elliot Daniel says, I think the card looking for is Bridge. What, Bridge? Yeah, so Bridge, Needle, all of which... Ancestral her to be able to attack? That seems like a bad idea. I feel like you'd still want to Ancestral yourself, Z-Dog, unless you're like... Unless your opponent has like 3 or less cards, preferably less cards, maybe you would Ancestral an opponent so that they die or lose the game, but... Outside of that, man, I don't think I'd ever really want to Ancestral my opponent instead of myself, but maybe that's just selfish thinking. Maybe we should spread the love, you know, spread the cards. Let them have cards too sometimes, you know. Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. But probably not today. Not today. You hold the Electrolyze, right, so you can draw in response if she assembles Lantern. I mean, I left up mana to Electrolyze, but I don't think that's what I'm doing. Oh, I guess I am.